What's good, folks? It's your boy Dookie back again with Bang. Budget and new gear reviews to help you get the best bang for your tech dollars. Now today is really more of just a vlog kind of talking type of video. I just had a few things I wanted to get out and address to folks. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been checking the video out, sharing it, leaving comments, and most importantly, subscribing. Yo, we just hit 2,000, hit it overnight. So I definitely appreciate that, man, considering that, you know, just a few months ago, we only had a couple of 100 and we're already up to 2,000. That's crazy. Most def, I appreciate that, man. It's a great feeling to, you know, what's that, how that joint goes? Say, damn, it feel good to see people up on it. You know, it's a great feeling, you know, to see people checking it out and like what we doing over here, man. So if you ain't subscribed, most def, go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned. I've been doing YouTube in some capacity for a while, and I've said this before here on this channel. I've been doing YouTube for a while, mainly posting up videos for our group Crew 54 from, I want to say 2007, maybe 2008. Around that time period of being involved or at least putting content up on YouTube, and to now finally maximize it and interact with people and really get good interaction is pretty good. But that kind of brings me into really what I want to get into, man, and that's one of the things I noticed for creators, and this could be anybody, whether you do music, have a YouTube channel, whether you write, whether you do art, maybe you're a dancer, maybe you're a comedian, anything where you create content or create something from the heart, and hopefully it's from the heart. What I want to say to you is find your passion. Find your passion and run with it. It sucks because we have, just as humans, we've placed these imaginary time constraints on ourselves that say, by XYZ time, I have to accomplish this many things or I'm a failure in life. That's just not how things work. You end up placing that burden on yourself, and then you start taking it out on the rest of the world and taking it out on your family, taking it out on your close friends or people at your job because there's something missing inside of you. And a lot of time it's that passion to do something you love. As somebody who's been doing music for a long time, and by any metric that normal people place on you, they should say, oh man, you should quit. Why are you still rapping? Why are you still doing that, wasting your time? There's a few reasons why I don't stop. One, I work my job, I'm paying my bills, and I find the time to do my passion on the side. Two, I take care of, you know, my relationships so that, you know, I spend an appropriate amount of time doing music, and I spend an appropriate amount of time with the people that I love so they didn't know I love them. And three, it's my passion. It's something that I really enjoy doing. And as long as I'm taking care of my responsibilities, I definitely feel like I don't have to stop, especially not because of, you know, some imaginary, you know, restriction that says you have to stop doing this because of XYZ. We've been blessed, man. I mean, whether or not it ranks on your scale of importance, we've definitely been blessed to do some of the things that we've done, some of the people I've met, some of the places that I've gone. And even when I bring it back to the essence, just being in here with my partner creating music or performing in front of, you know, 30 people or 300 people or whatever, it's something that I really find my passion and joy in. I don't listen to the people. I don't listen to the outside noise that tells me to live by their rules, that tells me to say you have to quit doing something you love because we say you're not supposed to be doing it anymore. Now, if you don't want to do it anymore, if you decide you want to give up YouTube, if you decide you want to stop dancing, if you decide that, you know, this thing that you enjoyed, you just don't enjoy it no more, that's perfectly fine. That's how it should be. But if you still have a passion for it, find that passion, man. Find that love, find that joy for it, and keep on pushing, man. Do not let anybody tell you when and where to do what you do. Just imagine if so many people just gave up on what they were doing, the things that we wouldn't have because the world was against them or they didn't have it the easy way. you know, and if they would have just gave up. Doing this YouTube thing now, man, I see it's tough, man, especially for a lot of people who know us, who know me as Eric or MOS of Crew 54, and now they see me talking about Bluetooth speakers or mechanical keyboards, and they're like, man, what? And it's kind of the same thing with people who knew me as, you know, Eric, and then they saw me, you know, talking about performing or getting on stage, and it's like, in their heads, that's not me, but at the same time, it's something that I love to do, and it is me, you know. And I can't let what they think about me define who I am. You know, I have to define that. This is easier to say than to really do. But you gotta get toxic people out of your life. They have ego issues, or they have things about them that they don't enjoy. And what they want to do is make you feel bad about that because you enjoy things. Like, you know, say you do music and you love it, man. You paying your bills. You ain't leaving your babies out to starve. But somebody doesn't agree with you, and you know they think you're horrible and trash, and they want to tell you to stop and go mop up floors or whatever. That's them. That's their problem. That's not you. And I understand, man. Sometimes life is tough, man. Sometimes you gotta focus on your job. Sometimes you gotta go take a job that you don't like to pay a bill. Sometimes you gotta deal with some family stress. Sometimes you got to deal with, you know, some issue that arises. The world is tough, so that's not an excuse not to deal with those things. But people say music is crowded, YouTube is crowded, XYZ is crowded. Everything is crowded. If you go to if you want to be a yoga trainer, that's crowded. If you want to be a professional ballerina, that's crowded. But the ones who made it, the one thing they didn't let none of that stop. They didn't let any of that stop them. They didn't let any of that hold them back or keep them from doing what they wanted. They worked, they grinded, they hustled, found like-minded individuals that helped push them forward and reach their goals. That's all I say to you is, man, once again, find your passion and just keep on pushing it, all right? I just wanted to say that, man. I had to get that off my chest. It's all good, man. It's your boy Dookie, man. We got a lot more coming. This is a budget DSLR stabilizer from Newer, so definitely excited, man, to really give y'all something about this. So make sure you stay tuned. I'm definitely excited to bring y'all some footage from that. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I gotta get back to editing this video, man. I'm working on a bunch of things, man. And if you have a passion, let me know down below in the comments. I'm gonna check it out. It's your boy Dookie. I'm gonna get up out of here, all right? Holla at your boy.